Hey everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Just for clarity's sake, I might have done a slip up. I tried to do an optional fight, and I did it. A bunch of people louded up off screen, but I failed to notice that it counted for one battle of the day. So that auxiliary mission is unfortunately going to go to waste. So I apologize for that. But now, let's get to instructing. So I feel like it's going to be Sylvain because of the heroic deeds, but we all would skip ahead. But the one thing that I am going to focus more on, though, is across the board, I am going to start focusing more on authority. Because going forward, I feel like we're going to need to focus on a lot more gambits.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just go there. I would highly hypothesize that reason why one essay could not result in true understanding without a little faith. You'll let me test this theory, won't you? So she wants to, no, in what I've said, healing is not her thing. It's going to be more offensive. Plus I have Annette, I have myself, I have Marianne and Mercy. I think healing is pretty much okay. So, no. I'm chatting, and everyone's going, great. It's Felix's birthday, so how do we want to go about this?
I thank you.
Flowers. I spit on them, but I'll happily accept them.
We'd better get to work.
We will work with each other.
Reluctantly.
I am having a report, Professor.
And we got good, we got smithing stones and the bond increased.
I'll try to put this to use.
I'm gonna go flying. Me and a flying healer wouldn't be too bad.
They cover a lot of ground.
Indeed. Skills up for days. Skills up for days.
Making strides.
Alert stance.
I'm
Thank
getting
God.
the hang of it.
Faith
I have
level
much
1.
expertise now. I didn't even know I cared this much.
I learned something. I'm a learner-ding. But on that note, though, guys, hey everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. In the last episode, we took on Marianne's paralogue, and although we struggle, it was worth it, and we got another divine weapon out of it. So with that, what do you want to do, Az? You want to go back to exploring the monastery? Let's do it. Let's socialize. Let's learn, and let's hopefully lick our wounds for what happened. Because my God, these past few weeks have just been hectic, and things have just been crazy in terms of fight time.
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color. I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope
It's like,
that
I'm walking away from this conversation. Bye bye. Oh no wait. I'm coming back. Yeah, let's just not focus on that guy right now. Creep.
AOL, the Valley of Torment? What kind of a name for a place is that? It sounds scary. Do I really have to go with you? Hey, here's an idea. Maybe let the recluse stay home and hold the fort.
Oh, Bernie, you have no idea how apropos that sounds in this current climate.
Yeah.
Because here's a little bit of backstage knowledge for you guys. When we last played at this game, it was the 1st of February, or a little bit later than that.
No, I think we played this recently, like within the past couple weeks.
Yeah, but ever since we last played this game, things have changed. In terms of, like, social elements or whatnot, and that jazz. But, you fools, You think it's hard staying home and doing nothing but playing video games all day. We have been doing it for years. We're experts. Anyway, though, let's have a chat to everyone.
Capital or the Imperial capital. I don't know which is the right way. If we tried to take on the Empire like this, would we really stand a chance? With House Fraldarius under attack, they probably can't spare many soldiers. On the other hand, if we did manage to take the Imperial capital, the war would be over. I'm no good at thinking through this kind of complicated stuff.
That's why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we're picking up fish.
If we can take back the kingdom, we'll recover our soldiers. And some food and supplies too, I bet. Most importantly of all, there are people in the kingdom waiting for our help. Even His Highness understands that. I'm sure of it. Yet, he wants to take on the Empire despite all that. Do you think he just doesn't care about anything other than fighting Edelgard anymore? He wasn't always like this. What happened?
Have you seen how he looks? Have you seen how he sounds? Have you noticed there's not a certain person who's around keeping him in check? He's got a loose cannon.
How about a favor?
Hey, well, what do you know? The mascot and a mascot at a lot of Fire Emblem games.
Yep.
Yep. I find it so odd that Fire Emblem has a variant on Cid. On how she's in every game to an extent. It's like, what gives? Wouldn't that just ruin the mystique? I don't bloody know.
AOL, the Valley of Torment. Oh man, I really do not want to go there. That place is crazy hot. For guys like me, who grew up somewhere cold, man, it's gonna be rough. Though, I guess that climate will keep our enemies at bay.
Sylvain, I'm gonna be honest, when you said, dude, that place is hot, I thought you were referring to, dude, there's so many sexy ladies there.
I won't be able to keep an eye on things.
Damn it, I can't focus. Please, the merchants, random side quests in a time of war. Good for you, dude. Oh, well, we'll do those side quests when we get around to them.
Mm-hmm.
Just seems a little bit weird now, doesn't it?
What?
Just how things have changed. I still can't get over it.
Mm-hmm.
On just how drastic the story's been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come on, I heard we're headed to the Valley of Torment. I'm not exactly thrilled. That place is supposed to be really, really hot. Just the thought of it makes me uncomfortable. I hate them. You get all sweaty and sticky and ugh. Who names a place Valley of Torment? A more inviting name would have been nice. Valley of Endless Summer. Something like that.
Never ask her to name anything ever again. I named this monastery the Castle of Good Stuff. Or bad stuff, depending on your perspective.
This is all a bit troubling, isn't it? The people from the kingdom seem to
Took you a
be of
while.
two minds as
It
well.
took a while to turn around there, Dorothy.
Do we really plan to fight when we
Oh
feel
dear,
so
I
sure of
guess
ourselves?
the professor's who too, I suppose.
Well, Professor, I hope you can bring everyone together. You might be the only person who can.
Judging from how there's a few students not here, no.
Yeah.
Heading to the Empire seems like a good idea to me. The search for Lady Rhea will be so much easier if we can just get the Empire out of the way. I suppose Dimitri might still pose a problem, though. He seems so fixated on the Imperial capital, but I get the feeling he's not even sure what he wants anymore.
No, I think he's pretty clear on what he wants. Edelgard, dead, her head on a platter. Also, that little girl say, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, this way.
The
Look.
kingdom doesn't seem to have
I
clear goals
didn't
holding them together.
realize Navi was in
Different
this game.
people have
It's probably
different
that same
priorities.
girl who's like, you didn't save everyone.
But I'm
The
so
situation
gonna
right
be
now is
happy.
difficult. But at times like this, you have the opportunity to really shine, eh, Professor? You're in charge. Show them what you're made of. I'll do what I can to help.
I appreciate it. But just on a bit of a random note, on what I just said about us not being able to recruit everyone. A point in which I want to emphasize is that this is a blind playthrough for us, as well as the first time that either of us have played the Fire Emblem game. We're not going to know every efficient route, we're not going to know how to properly equip everyone, we're not going to be able to master everything and get everyone in our house. And I feel like with who we got, I was pretty happy with what we got.
Yeah, just thinking of, like, we recruited like 4 to 5 people in a row, and I was buzzing from that.
I know, it's fantastic. Now granted, I can definitely see, looking back, there are a few things we could have done better, as in maybe we could have spent time with the other students, maybe be given them an item or two, you know, to gain their affinity. But still, with what we got, I feel like it's gonna be fun, and I like it. Plus there's a little tidbit of this that I'm really looking forward to, that we'll get into it when I'm hoping it happens. Because it doesn't matter if we got everyone or not. We can still have narratives with this.
Come back soon.
And much like how we, made the joke about, Ingrid being the one for us, or Hilda being a firefighter. A good RPG is the narrative in which you can make from your interactions.
Yep.
So I just really don't see a need for perfection.
Yes.
And be honest, this channel is far from perfect. And this channel is not about perfection, it's just having fun, just experiencing games for the first time. But I digress. Let's get Zoltan's Beast Idol from Setov's office. Let's not tell him. Catherine, you saw no nothing.
Strategically speaking, our best move is probably to head for the kingdom capital. Though, I think it's more likely that Lady Rhea is in the Empire, so I would not object to taking the fight directly to Edelgard. There are no right or wrong answers in war. What do you think we should do? I hope with the goddess's guidance, we can make the right choice.
Also, how do you know, or how are you sure that Rhea is in the capital? What insight do you have? Because she's kind of a dragon. It's kind of hard to miss.
It seems like they don't even know that she's a dragon, because they haven't commented on that at all.
True. So it's like, oh, she snuck out. She snuck out somewhere. It's like, what? Okay. But I digress. It's a bit of a narrative issue. But hey. But on the sort of clarity that I just made, I'm curious if people in the comments, what was your first Fire Emblem game and how did you go about your playthroughs? Because I know that there are people like us whose Fire Emblem was their first game of the series. Others were Awakening. Others were as far back as the GBA days. Anyway, though, Petra wants to talk or fight.
Professor? Please take my apologies. I lost time while I was training. War is life and death. Training has great importance. I will keep training now. I hope your night is good. I need to have more training. There are things that I have not done yet. Things that have to be done. For the future. I have to try with hardness. Training, studying, socializing. I will not always be having time to do those things. And speaking the language of Fodlan, I worry I will never be doing it just right. Why? Because the position of Brigid is weak. Fodlan and Dagda are big. Brigid is a small island in the middle of them. Brigid has great beauty, but little power. We will not survive unless we get more strength. I will lead Brigid, and so I have responsibility. I have to have more strength than anyone. Having more strength than... impossible. But I have to give it my best try. I am an ally of everyone, and I have belonging with our army. That is also why I try with hardness. You can always be counting on me. But you should know that one of these days will be when I return to Bridget. Before that day, do not try stopping me from trying. And please, keep watching over me. With you, I can try with more hardness than I could alone.
No, Petra. Just want to fit in. You just want them to leave a mark. You know what? I appreciate that. And I really love that, the fact that Petra's gimmick is not just how, oh look, she speaks differently, herdy. It's like, but no, it elaborates on that. She wants to fit in, and she wants to, leave an impact. I mean, because she is an envoy of Bridget. And she's doing it for the people, and us. Charming. I love it. Speaking of charming, Marianne, last episode was rough. Have a meal with us, and also Harry Potter over here.
It was my father's favorite.
It's all about your father, I notice.
I can't help but smile when I eat it.
Also, you have the badge of at last gym in the Kanto region, pal. You have the Earth badge. You Pokemon fan, you. As now, who is to be liking this? What?
You're speaking like Petra now.
I'm not understanding what you are meaning. I shall not continue with this voice the entirety of this show. I am guessing. Also, Murder Girl.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Yay! We fed people and gained friends, and now let's cook with people and make good friends. Who hates cooking? Do you think they'll blow up? Not saying we should try that, but you get my meaning. Also cats. Their cat meows. Oh sure, cook with Felix. That'll go fantastic. I made this from the blood of my enemies. I call it a corpse.
I love to cook. What are we making today? Is that so?
That's
I have
so.
a lot of
A
experience in the kitchen.
fire pan.
I can make just about anything. Wow.
One defensive people like us. No boy, talking with Dimitri, that'll be fun. What's his word of the day gonna be? You.
Go away.
Great conversation. Great conversation, boy.
It is imperative that we regroup with those who continue to resist.
I mean, granted, it could have worse. It could have been like, go die in hell. You know, go yourself.
Our ability to reclaim the kingdom capital is ensured. We should aim for this outcome, rather than focusing our efforts on the imperial capital. This seems to me the best strategy at present, but I feel what His Highness feels. His hatred, his anger, so keenly, as if it were my own.
You do know I can hear you over there. Why do you talk behind my back? I hate you all. I want you all to just go away. Of course Felix hates singing, what do you expect?
Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy
You weren't meant to
themselves
hear
while
that.
they're doing it.
Everyone gained a bit of faith. Very, very nice. Can we do anything with legendary statues? What the hell did you get stuck on just then?
Oh no.
Weird. Well, we do have enough. So what do we upgrade ourselves? Divine Pulse, or Axe skill?
Or Faye. What do you think?
I'll have a look. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with Divine Pulse and get a bit of... actually...
This one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for Authority because we might need it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I wanna add
This one?
Yeah. Let's do it.
You're all set.
And hopefully we can move on and possibly get more faith next time. Thank you very much, douchebag. You worship that statues. That's fine. Man, but I gotta say, I just can't get over. I just can't get over how fun this game's been.
Yeah.
It's been a roller coaster.
The Valley of Torment. I'd heard of it, but I never expected to go there. It's exciting. I wonder what the landscape is like.
I just can't take Ignaz's attire seriously. It just looks like he's
It
cosplaying.
probably is dangerous, but I still want to get there and see it as soon as I can.
I sound like I'm going to a convention. Yay! I don't want to bag on Ignaz. He is definitely a good sniper. But still.
The kingdoms Fraldarius and Galatea families, and the Alliance's Daphno family. Incidentally, the Galatea family was originally an offshoot from the Daphno family.
Good to know.
Valley of Torment. Valley of Torment. I once read a book full of legends surrounding AOL, but I can't seem to remember. I feel there's something dreadful I'm forgetting.
Oh great, that's for boding as all hell. God. So basically, there's gonna be a legendary monster in which we cannot beat, if I would be correct. Joy, what's it gonna be? Another version of Mary Ann's?
Oh no.
Hey, Gilbert was a knight to the royal family of Fargus? What was a man like that doing in Garreg Mach, I wonder? Who knows? Whenever I try to ask about it, he'd change the subject and avoid giving a proper answer.
A lady? What was a woman like Edelgard doing in the monastery?
Yeah.
Kind of same question!
Felix is always in the training grounds.
Murder never rests. You can never have too much murder. And I will say right now, we're not going to do the Lance tournament. From what I've learned, Felix is the only one we can trust.
That's just biological circumstance. We may have the same blood, but we've nothing else in common.
I hate him. I hate him and his stupid hair. Makes me wonder what he looks like nowadays.
So, you're not a teacher anymore, and we're not your students, but everyone still calls you Professor.
We have no name!
Oh? Alright then, I'll call you... nope, sorry, can't do it. Too weird.
What was the point then? I would have really liked it if they said, if they put a thing in the game which you put your character as Byleth, it would call you by that name.
In that
But
land of
hey-ho.
oppressive heat, it is unlikely that we will be disturbed. It also means we will need to contend with those harsh conditions ourselves, however.
You are just
Let's ensure we are well
foreboding.
prepared.
I don't like it. You can tell by my expression.
Did it upraise authority?
Yeah, sure.
Say now.
I mean, things are getting a lot difficult now, and I appreciate that in some ways, but yet it just makes things more tense and apprehensive.
Okay.
Because man, Marianne's episode was an eye-opener for me. I can't just go in head first.
Speaking of which,
But I'll try.
thank you very much.
We did it! Yay!
These past 5 years, Lord Rodrigue worried for His Highness more than any other. But I wonder what he would say if he saw what has become of Dimitri.
He'd say, "Whoa, dude, take a chill pill."
Yeah.
In that light-hearted kind of way.
I can imagine everybody would be shocked by what Dimitri has become.
It's like, dude, you showered? Have you done something different with your hair? No. You changed your cloak.
It almost makes me interested to see like Claude's reaction to Dimitri.
If you ever come to it, and I hope so. Because I'll be honest, Claude and the Alliance just seems kind of in the background as for now. I really hope we get to see their side of the story without going the deer
Only
route.
5 years, yet so much has changed.
Except for you,
The
young
kingdom has fallen
lady.
to the Empire. Skirmishes are rife throughout the Alliance. Despite such tumult, we look upon the same sky, unchanged by the storm happening beneath it.
Some storm, huh?
Yes, it would be nice, I suppose. Things were simpler then. Or so they seemed to be at the time.
You know, I got kidnapped. Edelgard murdered my dad. A lot of other things happened.
Really?
Things were simpler then.
The monastery repairs have made solid progress. Most excellent.
Ah, yes, you can clearly see in the background. The repairs going so well. So well.
What we were going to do with the ruins of this place. But if we can get the cathedral rebuilt, we'll have it looking just like old times soon enough.
I'm sure we will, chap. I'm sure we will. If you lent a hand for once.
Professor,
And Flayne, oddly enough, wants to chat.
it has been a
Let's do
while
it.
since we last spoke, Professor. Spare me a moment again, will you not?
I have short-term memory loss. Hello, Professor. How are you?
Join your class, yes? I have learned a great many things since then. Indeed, I have truly grown so much. This personal growth is due in large part to you, and I wish to express my
I kind of
gratitude
saved your life.
sincerely. Excuse me? Are you implying that I am still naive? I will have you know that I have made many friends and am constantly learning new things. Why, when I go to the market alone, I even haggle. You must be familiar with the delicate art of haggling, in which one negotiates a lower asking price for an item. That is the type of knowledge common only to those as mature as myself.
How old are you again?
Have you not asked this once before? It is a bit rude to ask repeatedly, you know. Is that so? Well, it seems we have something in common, since I do not know your age either. Come now, there is nothing to be gained from focusing so heavily on age. Touching on a previous discussion, I think I have learned more about you. I mentioned how you possess an air of mystery. I compared you to any old sea.
And you don't?
Come to realize you are more like a particular sea, one I have seen before.
A notion of grey
When
waves?
I was quite small, my mother would take me out to play in the sea. She was an excellent fisher, my mother. I grew to love fish deeply because of her. Well, you see, fish are... Oh, wait. I was talking about the sea, was I not? Anyhow, I sense that, like the sea, your depths are seemingly impenetrable. Yet, despite your unknowable depths, there is something familiar about you. It's as if we have met somewhere, long, long ago. No, I do not think so. It is all quite strange, really. Still, I do not think you could be a complete stranger either. Both your hair and eyes are unmistakably... Oh, apologies. Just muttering to myself. It is nothing. Mutterings aside...
We're related to Flame, aren't we?
Yeah, it's either that or she is the same thing as Rhea. A secret dragon.
And for this, I am glad.
Is there going to be a time in which us and Flame merge and create, I don't know, a goddess dragon?
Yeah.
But I think we're going to end things off here. So, as the owl comes hurtling towards us to drop a package... Didn't drop a package. I'm upset.
I like how the owl passed and our character looked at her hand.
Did it drop something? No? Did it poop on me? I don't really know. Had to be sure. But I think on that note, guys, we're going to end things off here. So, thanks very much for listening to our ranting, analysis, raging, or whatever you want to call it. But, hey guys, if this episode, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, well, it could go the same way as the owl. Pooping on the way out. But if you want to subscribe to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you all next time, in which it's officially gonna be mission time. And hope your students are ready, because if not, oh boy, it's gonna be a rough time for those chums. But until then, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.